Namaste. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Meeting is now streaming live on YouTube. Welcome to date night with the gorgeous, lovely, sexy, vivacious, beautiful goddess, my twin flame, Alison. I'm Gregg.
The gorgeous, hunky, sexy, yeah, lovely.
The mediocre, decent Gregg.
No, the perfect boyfriend. Perfect fiance, perfect husband. To me, anyway. Yeah. To me.
How was your day?
Had the electrician round who had to get to every PowerPoint in the flat, and I have furniture everywhere. There's literally no wall space that hasn't got furniture on it, and some of it's really heavy. So, you know, he did it. He moved it all around.
You said last night you weren't going to do any of it. You weren't. It's their job to move it anyway, the furniture and stuff around, right?
I know, but he definitely got his job was hard. It's definitely hard. And then it went wrong as well. There was stuff that went wrong. He couldn't find where there was a power outage thing that wasn't right, and he couldn't find it anywhere, and he's still got to come back. So poor guy, nice guy. But he was when I said, because of course it came up in conversation what the ring light was here and what did I do, because as I said I do readings, and I said I'm going to go and do an email reading in the bedroom, is that going to be okay with you while you're doing? And he made a point of saying he has faith.
He had what?
Faith. Meaning that, you know, I'm probably the biggest sinner on earth.
He's Christian.
Doing readings.
Yeah.
So that was a bit oops. But I just had a feather moment.
Where did that come from?
It just arrived in front of me.
Wow.
And there.
Okay, who's visiting?
I think it's usually my dad.
Yeah.
I've been thinking of my dad because I've got to send a shout out to my lovely friend Jodie, who's had some sad news about one of her family members, and you know, he's kind of got cancer in lots of places. And can we send some healing out to Jodie and her family, please?
Yeah.
So, and it just reminded me when I was told, you know, by the way, your dad's got 6 months to live. That's hard. That's very, very difficult. Not that he's been given that kind of time frame, her dad.
Right.
But I remember and so that's why I think that was my dad, because I was thinking of him today.
What kind of cancer is it?
It's in his liver, lymph, spine.
Wow.
It's in about 5 different places.
Wow. You know, one of our writers, Matthew John, he's an astrologer. His father has stage 4 cancer as well. And I sent his dad lots of positive healing energy and told him, you know, because you and I are both cancer survivors. I had a stage 3 cancer, melanoma on my back, and I lived to tell about it. And you had cancer up in your throat.
Thyroid.
Yeah. So, you know, yet another similarity between the two of us of going through cancer. But the most important, and I think you can attest to this, the most important aspect of having cancer is your attitude in beating it, remaining positive. Okay, so worst case scenario, you transition. That's not so bad, but your attitude, if you're positive about beating it and you really want to stick around and stay, you can. If it's not too far progressed.
Yeah. We don't know. You know, they don't know. They're having a meeting about whether or not they should, you know, go further. So anyway, I've love sent out to Jodie.
Yeah. Do you guys have hospice out there?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Cancer sucks.
it does. It does. And there are cures out there. This is what annoys me. There are cures out there.
Yeah.
But anyway.
According to Dr. Leonard Caldwell, he said that all cancer can be cured within 12 weeks. And that there's over 300 cures, according to him.
I truly believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely believe that. So yeah.
You know, we were kind of talking about this last night. With all the bullshit that's going on, there's so many good people out there, good, loving people. But yet the mainstream media makes it look like, oh, there's all these race wars going on and everybody's at each other's throats. But that's not reality. Most people are loving and kind and giving.
Yeah.
There's so many good people out there. The problem are the people at the top of the pyramid, the elite, the swamp, basically, that the problem, reaction, solution bullshit that we constantly go through. Now, we just saw it the other day, and I don't want to get too political on this, but here in the United States, Project Veritas released a video of what's going on at the border. And they showed, apparently somebody showed pictures of what is actually going on inside these detention camps on the border. And, it's really making the Biden administration look really bad. So what happens immediately afterwards? There's this massive shooting in Colorado to take away the focus on Biden fucking up at the border. And that's number one. And number two, anytime there's a mass shooting, they talk about the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, and never their motto is never let a good crisis go to waste. Yeah. So it's probably a manufactured crisis, even though I'm not questioning whether people died or not. There probably did have people dying, but that there's also mind control that can be involved. I'm not saying that there was on that either, but there's so much crap that's going on.
It's difficult to believe what the mainstream media is saying about anything at all. So,
And the faith in governments.
Yes, true.
Nobody. What's the faith in government there in the UK?
There isn't any. It's a laughing stock. He's a laughing stock. Absolutely. There was a big protest in London. There was a huge protest in London. Loads of people, thousands and thousands of people, but it never got onto the TV, never got onto the news. So, yeah, that they're kicking off about the lockdown. They're just kicking off now. They're saying enough of the lockdown.
There was global protests over the weekend, and my brother sent me one from England. What's going on there? But in every major country, Canada, Italy, Spain, Switzerland, they all did protesting against the C word, the VAX word, and having to wear those stupid masks. So people globally were protesting this, and good for them. Yeah, all over the world. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gone silly. It's just gone silly. And I know that most people who watch this are already awake. But what is it going to take for the rest of the people? What is it going to take?
We have seen it in our immediate families. My parents got both of the vaccine shots, despite my sister and I begging them not to. And there's times where, I'll be on the phone with my parents and we'll get into arguments over it. And we just end up agreeing to disagree on our stances. But my mom will say that.
That's what happened with one of my friends. And, think she was going to go and get it done last Saturday. I don't know if she did or not. But I was begging her because I care about her. And it is a roulette wheel. It's like, well, so-and-so's brother had it done and they're fine. And my uncle had it done twice removed. And this person had it done and they're fine. And it's like, it's not now, it's later as well. It's what is the long-term damage? I know we're not supposed to be talking about this, but.
Well, there's no longitudinal studies on it. So.
Yeah. And it's new. It's totally new.
Yeah.
And they're not backing it up. They're not saying if it goes wrong, you can sue us. They're not saying that. They're actually doing the opposite, saying we're not standing by this, actually. We're just not. So if anything happens to you, oh dear, sorry.
Yeah. They can't.
Right down the statistic though.
They can't be held liable. Now, I just heard that there will not be a global VAX passport.
That's amazing for us, isn't it, darling? Because that would have been really, how the bloody hell would we get past that?
It's illegal. That's what I heard. So, and my mom said that if she sees somebody like myself out in public, she'll go out of her way to walk away from or around that person. Yeah. But I'm starting to see more people at the grocery store. I go to Publix. It's a local grocery store here in the Southeast, very popular in Florida. But I'll go to Publix and I'm starting to see more people there without masks, finally.
I'm not. Here, everybody's masked up.
Well, Florida is so much different than the UK. We are probably, everybody wants to leave whatever state they're in and move to Florida because we have the best governor. DeSantis is amazing. People are saying he should run for president. I agree. Or maybe he should be Trump's vice president, his running mate. DeSantis is fantastic. The problem, though, is people are leaving their liberal states of like California and New York, and they're coming here to Florida. And we don't want this to be a liberal state because we've seen what's happened up in New York and what's happened in California. They've turned to shit states. So
it's like they've ruined theirs, but then that's ruined. So let's go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they voted for that. Well done.
Yeah. So let's give a shout out to everyone that's joining us here. Oh, and shout out to Phil also. Thank you. He gave us a $31.31 super chat.
Oh, and thank you, Phil, for my lovely review.
Yes, I put a little heart next to that.
He's wonderful.
Alex Page. And he said, for today, we add the date to 31, the return of the emperor, I'm guessing. The return of the emperor. Who's the emperor? Or is that the number is that the tarot? 31, the emperor?
4 is 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the first person to join us today on chat was our daughter, Stephanie.
Stephanie, you won the mystery prize in the raffle. Haven't messaged you yet, but yes, you have. So
yeah,
I will send that out with your other package. The
mystery prize is a handshake from me. You get to shake my hand.
And I know what most people say.
No, Alex got something much more special than a handshake from me. And who else do we have? We have Aurora that joined us, and Karina, and Des, and Brandy.
Hi, Brandy. Hello.
And Vera. Dano the Mano. So it must be Dano.
Dano the Mano.
Yeah. And
God, I look terrible.
We got Phil and Dawn. And Rebecca. Aloha from Florida. Howdy, neighbor. Not sure what part of Florida you're in, and Florida is a huge state, but yeah. It takes, Sarah's saying, Sarah's here. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hang on. Oh, Dano's saying Publix subs. Publix does have good subs. And here's Elena Sanchez. Hi, Elena. Glad you can make it too. And Phil. And that's it. I think we're all caught up. Anyway, thank you all for joining us here on Tuesday night. I mean, this is what we do, right? We get our family together and we
do
have a little campfire and shoot the shit.
I'm just sorting out my nail.
my nails are fine. So, okay, here's a question for you.
Yeah.
How old is your inner child?
About 10.
We were talking. That's what I said. That I told you last time. My inner child was 10, but I thought about that. I thought, okay, for the most part, my inner child's 10. There's times it's a little bit older. It depends. It really depends. But our inner children really mesh well with one another.
Yeah. Yeah, we can all be silly and it's okay.
Yeah. But if you haven't seen your inner child in a long time, it's time to let that inner child out and play and have fun, and it's okay. You can do that. Don't worry about it. Let your hair down and have fun.
It is difficult. I've spoken to lots of people who want nothing more than to let their inner child out, but they're living on their own. They're very isolated. The people around them believe in, they're watching the TV. Does that make sense there? Mm-hmm. They literally are feeling very, very alone. So if you guys are feeling that way, please go on to in 5D club, in 5D club. There's lots of spiritual awakened people there that you can chat to. Don't sit there alone.
Rebecca Gray said, I think my inner child is 12 and she's a Cancer. So 12, that's a good age for an inner child. You can play with us, Rebecca. You'll be the older child though, if you're playing with Ali and me. Don't pick on us young kids. Besides, Ali's got cooties.
What's cooties?
That's what little boys would say to little girls when she's got cooties, when they're teasing.
Teasing about what? What are cooties?
I don't know what a cootie is.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just a
cooties.
Yeah, cooties. Cooties. That's another, I guess that's something that's different. We have this list of things, words that and expressions that are different from here and there across the pond.
Cooties, but we don't know what it is.
What's it? No.
It's not like bogies, is it? You call them different. Boogers. Boogers. Let me write that one down. Boogers.
And then there's just expressions that don't make sense, like pretty ugly. That person's pretty ugly. How can you be pretty and ugly? Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's here. The other day I said they can just crack on with it, and you looked at me and went, "What?"
I said, if you can crack on, can you crack off?
Well, yeah. I did put crack off means
crack one off.
Crack one off. But crack on is get on with it. I'll get on with it. You can just crack on.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, what was the other one?
You wrote them down.
I've made a cock up. You didn't know that one.
Cock up.
Oh, I've cocked up. I've made a cock up.
But we'll say, go ahead.
It means I've made a mistake. I've cocked up.
We'll use that as getting drunk. I got really cocked last night.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
Let me write that down.
Doesn't sound good if you're a guy. I got really cocked last night. Well, I guess it sounds good if you're,
See,
alternative male.
That sounds like you got laid.
Yeah, but
did you say I've got laid?
Laid, yeah, we say that. But if you're straight and you say that you got cocked, that doesn't sound too good.
Not if you're a guy, no.
You're a guy, yeah. But straight.
Or it does, depending on your thought pattern.
See, that's the thing. If you're, just one of those, alternative kind of, one of the 72 varieties outside of heterosexual, then might be a good thing.
And why not? Each to their own.
Yep, I
Isn't
agree.
it? Each to their own.
To each their own. Yeah. Not that, who am I to judge, right?
Do you know something? I started writing. My lipstick was too pale. I couldn't cope with it. I started writing some tarot cards, not tarot cards, oracle cards, with all of these little, the old-fashioned sayings and things like that. I was starting doing cards and then doing an explanation of what it meant to somebody in that particular time of their life.
Okay.
I need to finish those.
I also had some oracle cards that I was working on, and that's it's on my other computer that crashed, and I'm hoping that my friend Randall, who's been working on recovering that hard drive for me, is able to recover that, so I'm able to.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. So I started taking this medication for blood pressure and lisinopril. And then they gave me this medication for my cholesterol, simvastatin. And as it turned out, I was researching an article on hair loss because I took a shower and I looked in my drain and there was like a shitload of hair in my drain, enough for like a small toupee. And you guys all know how much hair you typically lose when you shower. I lost like 3 or 4 times the amount of hair that I normally lose. And I'm like, fuck, what's happening? So I researched it. And as it turned out, simvastatin, the statin drug, is the #1 medication associated with hair loss. And the &3 is lisinopril for blood pressure. And I was taking both of them and losing a shitload of hair. So I got off of them. And I'm trying to go the holistic route. I watched that movie, like I told you guys last week, What the Health. Highly recommend watching it. You can find that on Netflix. What the Health. But it really got me into eating holistically, eating healthy. I haven't had meat since Thursday of last week. Any kind of meat, fish, poultry, nothing. So I've been eating healthy, and I'm trying to lower my cholesterol as well as my blood pressure naturally.
Really good, darling.
I'm doing good so far. Yeah, I'm hanging in there. Although
blood pressure, how is it?
There's times where it's good, like 120 something over like 90. That's not horrible. It's not horrible, but it's so close to being normal, the high end of normal, that I'm not too worried about it. But I just did it again, and it was like 139 over 90 something, and that's a little high. That was my evening reading tonight.
Haven't you got a release valve or something that you can let off?
I wish. Oh. Do you know of one?
I've thought about that. Yeah. We'll try it out later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just trying to naturally and holistically take care of something that I honestly, I hate big pharma. I really despise big pharma. There's some things that you need big pharma for, that pain. Like you need big pharma right now.
Hate it.
I know. We were late because Ellie was running. No, I forgot to call her at 7. I called her at 7:15, so we were a little late.
No, that's not the reason, darling. I was what was I doing? I couldn't find my painkillers. Everything was gone. Everything was all over the place.
Yeah, no, it was your nail and.
Oh yes, my nail, but I've done it now.
Yeah, and then your drink.
Oh yes, then I had to make me drink.
And then your medication.
Yeah, sorry.
But had I called you earlier, all this stuff would have been done earlier.
Maybe.
So it's my fault.
But we can both take blame. I did sleep through my alarm. I did because I knew I would. Because I hadn't slept all last night. I literally stayed awake because of the electrician. So if I've got any morning appointments, I just don't bother sleeping. I just carry on. Because for me, housework, it takes me so long to do anything. I've got to do something and then sit and deal with the pain, and then do something and then sit and deal with the pain. So that took me forever just to make sure it was fit enough for somebody to come in and at least be able to move the furniture out the way. So I get myself in a tizzy. I even got myself in a tizzy when my brother and Nikki came around. I couldn't sleep all that night before because I wanted to make sure it looked reasonably okay. But when they came around, me and Greg are not the tidiest people. I've got too many hobbies for a start. And wow.
Yeah. Yep. I call it comfortably cluttered. Yep.
I don't know if mine's comfortably. The poor guy, do you know what? Without being rude to me, he said, I didn't know where everything went back. So do you want to just double check that I've put everything back where it was? And it's like, yep, clutter, 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 and clutter. Yeah, it's all back. Could have bloody tidied up. Did the electrics and tidied.
I'm scrolling back, and Carrie Love said that her inner child is 5. So we're not the youngest kids here. Rebecca says her daughter Madeline says hi. That's great that we have mother-daughter watching.
That's
cool
nice.
as that.
That's
yeah,
lovely. Hello.
Yeah.
I've been letting my inner child come out, and I've been playing Xbox, and I've loved it. I am the hero, and I am saving people. It's great.
Sharon Poe joined us, and Hari Priya is here with us.
Hello.
No meds, Brandy says. No meds, yeah. I hate medications.
So do I. I don't want to be on it.
Yeah. Fish oil, iodine, sunlight, good food. Yeah.
God, I wish, I was doing teaching last night, and the class was really small, so we was able to kind of chill out and chat and stuff. And Elaine Carlisle, she knows so much about nutrition. She really does. And it was really good. Can I just do a shout out for Elaine and Sharon?
Certainly.
Elaine and Sharon, you did amazing yesterday. I pushed them way past their limit, but they found their spirit guide. They had the name of them. They saw them. They communicated with them. They channeled them. They did automatic writing. They answered questions. They did a reading without any tools whatsoever, just channeled it through. And they did it brilliant. I'm really, really impressed with them. Really good.
Congratulations, ladies.
Yeah.
Dug inside and look what you found.
Yeah. It's nice when you connect with that main guide, that main spirit guide, because then it's like you've got that friend on the other side who you can trust no matter what. And if your guide says it is as it is, then it is. And you start believing in that link. So yeah.
Curious Looking Inside said, Greg, I started taking living silica. I've heard of silica, but I've never heard of living silica. And it's starting to slow my hair loss already. That's good. Okay, I'll look into living. So I have silica here, but I don't know what living silica is. So.
Oh my goodness, I've heard of that. That is, you know, when you remember an advert that's come on.
Yeah.
There's ladies that were taking it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Phil is saying CBD oil, but you've tried CBD oil for pain, right?
Oh my God, it doesn't work with me. I wish it did.
Aurora's saying, look up Sepien medicine. I've never heard of that. Sepien medicine. Never heard of that. I'm not sure what it does. You're pretty vague on what you're saying for me to look up. Not sure what's that in reference to? What's Sepien medicine in reference to? Let me know. Knives are illegal in the UK.
What's legal in the UK?
Knives. How can that
No.
be? So what are you going to butter your bread with? A spoon?
No, we've got knives.
I am so far behind on the chat.
Do you want me to look at the chat as well to help?
I think I'm almost caught up, but yes, you can. Yeah, I'm sure I missed a bunch, a lot. I'm sorry.
I love it. Everybody joins in with us. It's so nice.
I do too. I love that the chat is so active. Yeah, I'm sure I missed a bunch.
Sorry.
Yep, that was you.
That was me.
And I'm sure I missed a bunch.
Phil gave me healing yesterday. Very good.
Me too. Me too.
You gave me healing. Well, it definitely helped.
Thank you, my brother.
Definitely helped. Because yeah, it was so I had a pain-free afternoon and evening. It was good.
I had an MRI yesterday. That's a magnetic resonance imaging. I think that's the acronym, where you go inside this tube, kind of like this water bottle. You go inside of it and they send these magnetic pulses, and it's really loud. They give you these earplugs to put in. If you're claustrophobic, it'd probably be your biggest nightmare, because you're in there for like 20 minutes total. And and you got this, you're in a tiny little space and you're hearing all this noise and stuff. Anyway, yeah, they're checking out those lumps on my tongue, and I got something else going on in the back of my jaw. So won't know what's going on there for 24 to 48 hours for my doctor to get the results and for him to look at it and analyze it. But well, just like anything else, you just got to stay positive and not worry about anything, hope for the best. That's all you can do.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Yeah.
Desi says, prefer you with hair.
Yeah. Me too.
Your hair is amazing.
Wow. Well, I still have it. Yeah.
It's not going anywhere. You'll be fine. You will be fine. It will. I know it. I feel it in my heart.
Yeah. Well, you should. Well, I've showed you how much I've lost. Whatever I've lost, I'm sure will grow back anyway.
Keep
But
massaging your head. Just keep doing that.
Yeah.
Use that thing that I gave you.
Yeah, it's here somewhere. Oh, it's over there. It's not in arm's distance, but yeah.
I told you today that I love you.
I think
Yes,
so.
I did.
You did.
I said I phoned him up earlier and I said, I just wanted to say I love you. And he took it that was he's such a bugger, so he pressed off. He said, okay, thank you, bye.
Hung up on her after that. That's nice. Thank you.
I sat there laughing forever. I was crying.
I gotta keep you on your toes. Well, I mean, typically you expect me to say, yeah, I love you too. How was your day and stuff? I said, well, that's nice. Click. But you said, I just wanted to call to say I love you. Well, I said, yeah, well, you did. That's good. Goodbye.
It's funny, you silly
Keep me on
man.
your toes. Yeah.
Oh, I've put too much lipstick on now.
Is that possible?
Yeah, because I put lipstick over lipstick. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. I'll juggle or something.
Go on then.
Yeah. I can't juggle.
Have you tried?
Well, I can juggle two balls, but that's not really juggling. That's just like alternating hands.
No, it's juggling.
Yeah. Oops. Oh, so yeah, somebody was saying turmeric. I bought turmeric and I'm taking that twice a day. I've got 500, this huge bottle. It's like almost the size of my head. But 500 milligrams, I'm taking 500 milligrams twice a day of turmeric. And I'm also taking odorless garlic twice a day, 2,400 milligrams of odorless garlic, which is great because you don't, normally it reeks, garlic reeks, and you will smell like garlic if you have just regular garlic. You'll walk around like, yeah, like you are garlic personally. But the odorless garlic is fantastic. So I've been taking that twice a day. So
that's good.
Yeah, just little things to help me with my health, little supplements to get me where I need to be. I'm also taking biotin for my hair. I'll take 10,000 milligrams, I believe, of that twice a day. Yeah.
Why am I anybody who can be disciplined like that? I know that I'm not.
Oh gosh, when I put my mind to something, you can't stop me. Yeah. Like if I decide I'm going to go on a diet, I'm doing it. Can't stop me.
Crash diets, those real extreme ones don't work.
No.
Not in the long term.
No.
As soon as you go back eating, that's better.
You look gorgeous. Of course you look gorgeous before that.
I look all right. No, because it's like it goes of, because I put lipstick, because I went to sleep with my lipstick on, I then very quickly put some more lipstick over the top of it. But it's this stay on stuff. So it crumbles and it's really irritating. Sorry.
It's okay. So yesterday I had this pizza that was fan-friggin-tastic. I forgot who makes it. It's a gluten-free pizza. I should go get the box because it was so good. Yeah, that was basically my thrill that I had. I haven't gone. That's part of my diet still. I keep it away from gluten and meat basically, and sweets, except for a couple dark chocolates that I'll have each day. That's supposed to be good for you. But that pizza, man, that was so good. That was yummy. Gluten-free pizza. Yeah.
Just cheese, wasn't it? Cheese and tomato.
Yeah. No meat on it. No pepperoni or anything on it. It was really good. It was a thin It was a thin pizza too. So it wasn't even a lot of wheat that I had.
Nice and crispy.
Yeah. Yeah, it was perfect. So.
Hi, Dawn.
So we're looking at getting married on June 20th and hoping that you can fly out here sometime before that, obviously.
That would be amazing. And that's good news about the they can't make you. You see, they can't make you have they can't make you not be able to travel if you haven't taken the vaccine. That's illegal. Is that what you're saying? That's just come out recently?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. They can't say, well, you haven't been vaccinated. So yeah, I got to get some more apple juice. I'll be right back.
Okay. That's good news then, isn't it? Because that was going to be very worrying for me and Greg. That was very, very stressful, because obviously we probably would have had to make a decision, you know, maybe before that came in, about who's living where. But I know it's difficult. It's a very difficult one. Yeah, Vera, you missed the class yesterday. Poor Vera slept through the class, and it's one that she wanted to come to as well. So bless her. We'll do it again. We'll do this. It was spirit guides and power animals. It was the class. But I've been writing down some of the workshops I'm going to be doing. The next workshop I've got going on is this Saturday, 27th. It's Tarot Tuition Level 1. So if anybody wants to learn the tarot, let me know.
So this was the pizza that I had. Freschetta. Yeah. Gluten-free pizza. Excellent. It's on sale at Publix. So it's like 2 for $10, which is funny because when I sent Ali her birthday present, I wrapped it and there was like a bunch of food flyers in there for stuff that's on sale here at our local grocery stores. But food out there in the UK is like, our sale prices don't even come close to your normal prices.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was amazing how much you pay for food and how much we pay.
Hyperinflation is here in the United States.
2/3. What did we work it out? It was about 2/3 more you pay.
Like a
everything.
big bag of Doritos there is $1. Here it's probably $3.99, $4.99. I don't know, like $5, $4 or $5 for a bag of chips. It's $5 for a gallon of milk. Crazy.
Well, no.
That's because
the
US dollar is not worth diddly.
Over £1. I mean, I don't agree. I think milk should be more expensive. I'm sorry. And then, you know, the cows can have a better life, you know. And I've been drinking oat milk. Oat milk is quite nice, and it's creamy. I mean, I've tried the both. I've tried the kind of the lower fat one and the you know, both, and they're both nice. I've been taking that, and you can't really tell the difference.
You can. I can. I use oat milk in my oatmeal. I have oat milk also, but I also have regular milk too. But I do use the oat milk in my oatmeal, and it's good. It has the same consistency as whole milk, but yeah, it definitely tastes different.
I tried almond milk as well. That's quite tasty. That's nice.
Does it taste like almonds?
Yeah.
I don't like almonds.
Oh. Yeah. You won't like it. No.
Somebody's asking, how do I supplement the protein from meat? I eat nuts, cashews right now. Been eating cashews to get my protein.
Have you heard of red rice? Nicolette West just said red rice yeast lowers
Red yeast,
cholesterol.
red yeast rice or something like that. Yeah, I've
I've
heard of
not
that.
heard of that.
I've tried that. What I've been doing though, I bought krill oil. And fortunately, I'm not allergic to it because I am allergic to shrimp, and krill is like a shrimp-like animal, but it's apparently it's good at helping to lower your cholesterol as well. I love that everybody here is like so knowledgeable about health and gives us suggestions, and they are helping us get healthy. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah,
We love you guys. Thank you.
we do.
Mhm.
We do. It's lovely. I like joining in and
Mhm.
know you guys as well.
Hemp milk is creamy too, says Phil. Hemp milk.
Not heard of hemp milk. Can't get that in a local supermarket.
No,
No.
I've never tried that either. As a matter of fact, I don't know if I've seen it yet because I'm not typically looking for that kind of stuff. I know that I can find oat milk near the regular milk. I don't know if hemp milk is sold like warm. Is it with it's nowhere near, at least in Publix, it's not near the oat milk.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just reading some of the comments. They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Family.
I love how knowledgeable they are in these areas where I'm not terribly knowledgeable. I know a little, but you guys are helping me, and I'm making little notes here too. So thank you.
Yeah, it's nice. Hello, Mummy. Mum will be watching, and Clifford. Hello,
Oh, are they?
Clifford. Hello, Mum.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Clifford.
Both of them tend to watch it.
Okay, good. Good.
And my brother.
Mhm.
So my brother phoned up today.
Yeah. Hey, Jakey.
Is it lifted? The shadow ban, is it lifted? We don't know. We've got to look into it.
I looked into it and I tried looking up on DuckDuckGo. Couldn't find anything.
Ugh.
Yeah. So.
God, wouldn't that be just wonderful? Well, let's all get used to the idea that Facebook is going to be lifting the shadow ban, and so is YouTube,
Nice.
so is Google. Let us all decide what we want to listen to and what we want to. It's a free country. In the UK, it's a free country. In America, we are able to listen to what we want to and to decide for ourselves.
It would be amazing if I could actually reach the 400,000 people that follow in 5D.
Yes.
On Facebook. It would be amazing. I would love that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
I've caught up with all the comments.
Okay.
Just read them all. And there goes another one. There is a balance between, Alina said, I think there is a perfect balance between being a monk and feeding the spirit, and being human and feeding the body water and wine.
Red wine.
We do have to balance things out. So you've been playing the guitar loads, haven't you?
I have been. I did a Friday night guitar jam.
Yeah.
And I was playing a lot of Bowie music. I've been on a Bowie kick lately. And yeah, that was fun. I actually learned how to play a couple different things on like Ziggy Stardust, that song that I was doing incorrectly on the Friday video that I'm doing differently now. So I also learned a song by Triumph called Lay It on the Line. So been learning new stuff, well, new old stuff on guitar. And I'm hoping that maybe if my drummer from upstate New York, who now lives in Florida, moves somewhere closer, which he's been talking about doing to possibly, the Sarasota Bradenton area, if he moves here, I would get back into a band. And if he was interested in playing out just once a month, that's all I want to do. I don't want to do this every weekend or 3-4 times a week. I don't want to do that. Once a month, that's fine. I would love that.
It's not pressure then, it's like a hobby, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can I just say well done to Gabby as well. She did loads of readings on Sunday, and there was so much wonderful feedback. So it's really brilliant. So well done, Gabby.
Congratulations, Gabby.
It's brilliant.
Mm-hmm. I'm so proud of you and all the people that have gone under your tutelage and have become what they've become. And we've watched them grow and blossom. They start out as
hard work. I mean,
yeah.
I can urge them to go forward. I can push them, but it's their hard work that has got them where they are.
Mm-hmm.
And putting all of their knowledge from the past as well, putting all of that together and putting that out there. Yeah. So, but I love the fact that there's a lot of people that have been coming to the classes that are now actually professional readers. Mm-hmm. That says, I mean, I feel proud as a teacher.
Yeah.
That they've done that. I feel that that I've pushed them enough and not pushed them too much, because there is such a thing as pushing somebody too much and outside of their comfort zone. That's not good.
You're so awesome at what you do too. You're just such an amazing teacher. The 30 years experience you have helped you become who you are and what you're capable of doing, and how you nurture your students to bring them up to where they need to be in such a short period of time is amazing. That's a gift. It's a talent.
It's only been a year.
Yeah.
It's been a year. I mean, they have all been,
mm-hmm.
I can't take all the credit. They've all been studying before that, and they go to other groups mm-hmm. as well. Yeah. So it's not just me, and they do their own study as well. So mm-hmm. I just love being part of their journey.
Yeah. Stephanie says she has to go. So we'll see you the next time, Stephanie. Thank you for joining us.
Bye, Stephanie. I'll be posting your bits and pieces off.
Claudia said I sounded good when I was playing guitar. Thank you. I sounded okay.
You're a bugger, aren't you? You're as bad as me.
There's so many.
Very talented at it. You're very, very talented guitar player.
There's so many people that are much better than I. I'm okay though. I can hold my own.
Thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, those tongue drums, they're brilliant. Who said that they were playing their tongue drums? Said Brandy. Oh, they're amazing. I love the sound of the tongue drums, but only the bigger ones. I bought one and it was a small one and I didn't like it so much, but I love the tone of the big tongue drums. Yeah. I can actually hear it in music when they're playing different background music now. I can actually hear that particular. It's great.
I was talking, I think I brought this up on Spirit Chat. I don't think it was on date night last week, but it might have been, but I'm just going to put it out there again, that on May 5th, I still plan on having a beach meetup on 555. So I think it's on a Wednesday. If you're in the Sarasota area, I'll be on the main beach by the tree, assuming that I'm out of the hospital and recovered by then. I'm hoping to have that reverse colostomy sometime in the next couple of weeks, but I haven't heard back from my doctor yet, but I know it's supposed to be sometime real soon. So, it's going to take, there's going to be some recover time, but I should be ready for that. And then I plan on doing beach meetups once a month. So to get, so if you're in the Sarasota or area, or if you're vacationing here, I plan on doing it on it. I'm not sure when it'll be. It'll be like the same time every month, once a month. It might be like the first Sunday of every month or the last Sunday of every month. But it'll be on a Sunday where we'll meet. Like I said, it'll probably be by the tree on the main beach. And then on Sundays, you also have the drum circle here in Sarasota. So you're getting a chance to meet with like-minded people and can hang out at the drum circle afterwards. So
Sarah said she's definitely going to be there.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Yay.
Sarah.
Awesome. Yay.
Yeah.
Good. Sarah can head up like a meditation or something. She'd be great at that.
Oh, I think she brought a singing bowl with her, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mind you, her singing bowls are they're big and they're glass, I think. Might be a bit dangerous. Bring the glass one.
No.
Bringing a glass bowl.
How is it dangerous?
Because she dropped it. It's an expensive thing to drop, isn't it?
Are you calling Sarah a klutz?
I would definitely.
Well, yeah. You are a klutz, and so am I.
I am a klutz.
I am too.
I am. Yeah.
But yeah, if you're in the Sarasota area well, I haven't decided. Should it be the first or last Sunday of the month? Let's do it the first Sunday. What the heck? First, that'll start out.
Good plan.
Okay. Yeah. So that week there will be 2 beach meetups then if I'm out of the hospital. I'll post on my page and on the N5D Facebook page and on Gab and on Telegram when all of this will happen. So just make sure you're subscribed or follow or whatever on any of those social medias, or just stay tuned. I'll announce it here on Facebook too, or on YouTube as well. So I can't wait to get you involved on this as well, bringing you to the beach and to the drum circle and to, having a meetup on the beach with you.
I'd love to. I really would. But as soon as I can, I will. So.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Sarah said she's bringing one. She's bringing a crystal quartz singing bowl with the crystal quartz sand. And the energy of the beach. Could you imagine how wonderful that's going to be?
Awesome. Yay.
Could you do it live so that or some of it live so that other people can join in from?
Yeah, I can try to, like I said, I'm going to have to get one of those batteries that will extend the life of my cell phone, because I can only do like a live recording for about an hour and then my cell phone dies.
You just get the battery packs and those solar ones, solar batteries, got a beautiful sunshine, so you'll be able to charge that up in no time.
Yeah, so I'll try to record as much as I can from that. We'll see. Yeah, it'd be fun.
You're lovely. I love the fact that we both said this, it is our job to get people together, to get family together and connect people.
Yes. Bringing star family together and soul groups and star groups and everything. That's what we do.
Isn't that another similarity between us? Because I've always done that as well. I've done it for years. Bring people together, even socially. I always used to have big parties where I used to say to people, come along, bring your friends, let's just all get together. It's like meeting new people, let's all connect. I used to always do it. I know you're not the same, but I used to organize coach trips going out like a whole big coach, like the big ones, and I was 17. I used to hire a big coach to go to nightclubs out of the way, even though I wasn't supposed to be going out at 17 to nightclubs.
Well, you know me, being the introvert that I am.
Yes. But you're still doing it. You're still doing the beach meetup. You don't know how many people are going to turn up.
No, I know.
You're saying it out there, aren't you? I mean,
it's okay, because what I do is
past your boundary.
I get things started, and I have a wireless microphone. Actually, I have a couple of them, and an amp that they run through, so we can just start a topic and pass the mic around. And so it's not just me, it's everyone. Everyone's got important things to say, and I want people to meet each other and make connections. And that's what it's all about. It's that and the hokey pokey, but that's what it's all about. No,
What's
it's about making
hokey pokey? Is that
put
rude?
your right foot in, you put your right foot in.
We've got hokey cokey.
And you shake it all about.
Is that a new version? Is that a naughty version?
You do the hokey pokey and you twist it all around. That's what it's all about.
That's my hokey cokey, but hokey pokey sounds rude.
Okay. I can imagine it's the same thing.
Do you call it hokey pokey then?
Yeah.
We call it hokey cokey.
Cokey sounds
hokey,
like druggy.
Cokey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The other thing that was said the other day was I've got sent to Coventry.
Coventry, yes.
And you said, what's that? And it's like, well, we say that phrase when someone's sent us off, they're not talking to us anymore. They've sent us to Coventry. I don't know why. I've never been to Coventry, and I don't know if it's nice or not. But assuming that people don't want to go to Coventry, I don't know. Don't know why people say that. I don't know. Look at my lovely necklace, my bracelets. Look, Greg bought me this aquamarine for my birthday. Silver, isn't it beautiful? And it's 5 aquamarine crystals for my 50th.
Each one per decade.
And then my psychic friends got me this as well. So I thought they looked quite nice together. Together. And then I redid this one because it broke again with blue jade crystals. I'm a lucky girl.
You got a new mug too.
Yes, it's out there.
In the garbage?
No. I'm a very lucky girl.
That's what it's all about.
I can't believe you call it hokey pokey.
Hook me, poke me.
Yeah.
Poku, poke you. That's what happens when I snuggle with you. Pokey.
Oh dear. We're doing this thing again, aren't we?
Moving on.
Yes.
I tie-dyed today.
Yay.
I did. I made the fire element. Now I've got all the elements done. What I'm doing is I ordered ladies' regular size shirts, both in the crew neck and the V-neck, and I'm dyeing up all the shirts that I can do for now. And I'm going to do like a grand reopening on May 1st on infid.net. I mean, you can still buy stuff on there. All the ladies' shirts are on sale until they sell out, $15 a piece. But the new ones will be at $30. So, but they are fantastic. Gosh, I did the earth element yesterday and they came out so well. You saw the water element and the fire element that I did. They came out amazing. So I'm excited about it. So, and I've done the crown as well as the third eye. I still have to do the 7 chakra one and a few other ones, but it should be May 1st. I'm shooting for. So it's only March the 23rd right now, but I figure I'm going to be, tied up and with the reverse colostomy coming up and kind of incapacitated for a little while. So I don't want to get anything going until after I'm done with all that. I figure May 1st I should be fine. So that'll be the grand reopening on in5d.net. So yeah, and thank you to everyone who has ordered shirts. Brandy, you got yours pretty quickly, hopefully. And thank you for that order that you had. And Heather had a nice order of shirts that I sent out for her as well. A bunch of people have ordered shirts from in5d.net. And I want to thank each and every one of you for doing so. So thank you. Yeah,
that's nice.
Look how gorgeous Alison looks tonight. She's like, well, I just woke up. I don't think my hair's not. Look at, she's always amazingly gorgeous.
It's makeup. It's definitely makeup. Just clever with makeup. So Lee just said that we roller skate to the Hokey Pokey. Is that right?
Yeah, it's in roller skating rinks and it's played at weddings and birthdays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
You look amazing too, darling. I love you.
I look okay. I look as amazing to you as you do to me. I know because we feel and see each other the same way. So
yeah.
So I
just can't wait to get my hands on you. Not in a naughty way. I just want to.
Well, that let me down.
Well, yeah, but trying to be good on here.
Okay. Should I take back my poke?
No.
The hokey pokey.
You're a bad man. Carry on.
Carry on. Dano's asking, are the shirts half off? The ladies' shirts are half off. Ladies' shirts are actually, some are more than half off on the ladies' shirts. All ladies' shirts are $15. So, and as well, while supplies last. So, yeah, get them while you can. Definitely. In5d.net. Yeah.
Definite bargain. And the dreams. Has anybody had any really good dreams with their shirts? Anybody?
Yeah, I recommend wearing them to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brandy says she's wearing one now. Yay.
Yep. Phil said, get a room.
Get a room. Okay. Good night.
A room. You just joined us.
I would love that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're out of here. Good night. Right.
Sorry, it's very difficult. This, him over there and me here. It's I think we cope quite well, really.
If you think we're bad here, this is tame compared to what. Yeah.
I've got a potty mouth, I'm afraid.
We have that with each other a little, just a little,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's
We're being real.
yeah.
Dano's that disgusted he's going. Good night, folks. Sorry, Dano. So has anybody else got any English to USA phrases that I might not know about, or you guys might not know about? Think about those, the different phrases.
Yeah, and apparently pants are underwear, but knicker are male underwear, aren't they? Or can they be female underwear? Knickers are female underwear, right?
Yeah, knickers is definitely female underwear.
Do we don't say knickers here?
Do you not? You
No.
don't say knickers. You say sneakers. 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 Yeah, sneakers, we call them trainers.
Trainers. Yeah. I had necks that called them tennis shoes. Didn't matter if they were cross trainers or they weren't specifically for tennis. Every sneaker was called was tennis shoes.
Oh, okay.
But you don't call them sneakers. No.
No, never.
Never. Sneakers.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to call them outside of sneakers. They've always been sneakers. Athletic shoes.
Crisps to us is like potato, kind of like Walker's crisps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your crisps. Your chips.
Potato chips, yeah.
Chips. You call it potato chips.
And your fries are chips also.
Chips. Or we do French fries. French fries are the very small ones. The thin ones.
So if you go to McDonald's in the UK, do they call them French fries or are they called chips?
Both.
Really?
Huh. Some people say French fries, some people say chips.
Okay.
Mostly chips, though. Yeah.
Trisha's saying a bum bag in the UK is a fanny pack in the USA. A bum bag. See, I haven't heard of bum bag, but I've heard of the fanny pack. Yeah.
Do you know what fanny is? Our hoo-hoos. It's our hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha. The JJ?
Vagina.
It's a fanny?
It's a fanny.
That's an ass. That's an ass.
A fanny is vagina here.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Another one.
Shall I write that one down?
Yeah.
Fanny or fanny pack.
Sharon noticed that you're rocking.
Yeah.
You know what that means. Send Ali energy, please.
So what is fanny to you?
It's a butt.
Fanny is your butt.
You spank a fanny.
No, spank a fanny. Oh my God, that sounds.
Well, I don't spank anything. I've never.
Could you imagine spanking a fanny? What that means to us?
Yeah, that would be weird.
Wow.
Yeah, it'd be like hitting. Yeah.
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 Or, well, I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but yeah, even worse.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never spanked my daughter. Never. Ever, ever, ever. Not a hitter.
That's funny. Sorry. I'm still laughing at the Fanny one. Because some people's names are called Fanny, aren't they? And of course, in England, it's like
wow. Fannie Mae. Yeah. Fannie Mae is a lending institution. So it's like Vagina May.
Yes.
Now people have like funny handles on like YouTube, you know, they make up little names. What if there was like a woman from Virginia named Gina, and she went by the name VA, which is an abbreviation for Virginia, VA Gina, VAGINA.
Yeah.
Virginia Gina would make a funny kind of name.
Gabby said Fanny can also be grandma. Really?
Grandma. I've never heard that.
I've never heard that.
Granny, but I never knew Granny could be a Fanny.
Brandy said something really naughty on it. That's what I was thinking though, Brandy.
The guys think.
We're not saying it out here.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, that's funny.
What have we become?
We've never been any different, darling.
I know.
We're just corrupting everyone else now.
We're bringing them down to our level on date night. Yeah. But it's all in fun. We have a good time.
I think it's since I've turned 50, I've just gone backwards.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh dear. What are you thinking right now? It's going through your head.
I'm thinking it's about time that you do the names.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what's going on. What are you thinking?
I'm reading the comments. It's just quite funny.
Okay.
Like Gabby said, my old Fanny. And she means obviously
Grandmother.
grandma.
Yes.
She's grandmother.
Yeah. My old Fanny. Yeah.
It's like okay, so if anybody would like to add their name to the list, this is we call it a love list. It is for people who want to find their twin flame energy, or they want to find soulmate, the partner, they want to strengthen their relationship, they want to draw together. Me and Greg are actually on the list because we want to be physically together.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, there's so anybody who wants to and isn't already on the list, you can just let me know. Just put list and then your first name and your initial.
Claudette said, when I find my twin flame, I hope to have the love you two have.
No, I feel blessed. I'm never going to take this for granted. I feel absolutely blessed, and I know how lucky I am.
Yeah.
I found a twin soul energy with my mum. You know, whatever happens to my mum usually happens to me and vice versa. We're very similar like that. Although she hasn't found her other half, so I'm waiting for that. She'd like to.
Maybe it's on the way though. Yeah, it might be on the way.
Yeah.
I'm just grateful that you traveled through dimensions of time and space to find me in my dreams. So thank you. The woman, the literal woman of my dreams. Amazing. Yeah.
The man of mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm gonna give you the spotlight here. I'm gonna mute myself and pin you up there. So take it away, baby.
Okay. So I'm just going to get the list and reduce that down. Okay, so I think a lot of people are already on the list. So, there's a few others. Okay, let's write those extra ones down. There's 250 something people on here now. Yeah, 248 people. Okay, so let's tab that. Let's go back to there. So Sandy R and Karen D. And Carrie L. I think you're on it. I'm not sure. Let's just double check you're not already on that, Carrie. No, you're not so far. So I'll put you on there. There we go. So Deb, is it just Deb you want me to put? Yeah, do you want me to just put Deb? Or have you got an initial there, Deb, that you want me to add? Yeah, let me know. Deb W. Okay, I will put that on there, Deb W. Okay, right, so I'm going to start the list. Obviously, I'll check it afterwards to see if there's anybody else to be added. Okay, so let's save that for now. All right, so here we go. So if you wanted to light a candle, anybody, and join in, I want you to visualize these people as well as I'm reading them out. Visualize that person magnetizing towards them their twin or their love. Visualize their relationships around them getting stronger and more unconditional love. Visualize all of that. Okay, I've got anything to put this on. So I've lit my candle just so that you know. So if you light your candles as well. Right, here we go. Aaron M, Adina S, Amy S, Alex V, Alexandra G, Alison James, Alison L, Alison S, Ala D, Ali F, Alison N, Amanda L, Amanda M, Amanda W, Andrea J, Angie H, Anna O C, Anne E K, Anthony P, Ava F, Bo R, Becca D, Benicia M, Betty B, Blake JR, Blake T, Bob N, Brandy LL, Calm S, Carol LL, Caroline EG, Kat M, Charlotte P, Charlotte U, Cheryl S, Chrissy E, Christina C, Christina M, Christina M, Claire S, Claire W, Claudette M, Constance W, Karina W, Chris DH, Crystal DH, Cynthia F, David S, Davina M, Dawn H, Dawn P, Deb M, Deb P, T, Debbie B, Debbie H, Debbie L, Debbie P, Deborah M, Deborah S, Denise C, Denise K, Desi, Diana A M, Diana B, Diana S, Daiju B, Dominique H, Dauphine F, Dauphine F, Dulcie V, Aileen E M, Elisa V, Elizabeth B, Elizabeth C, Elizabeth P, Ella M O, Eloise C, Emma K B, Emma K, Erica, Gail A, Gary H, Georgia V, Gerardo A, Jill P, Greg Prescott, Gertrude M, Gypsy J, Haley C, Heather H, Holly A, Holly M, Jacqueline S H, Jacob A, James D, James F, James S C, Jane H, Jane M, Jane M, Jane M, Jane P, Jason B, Jeanette D C, Janice D, Jeffrey L, Jenny S, Jimmy M, Joanna C, Jody E, Jody S, John F, Josephine R, Judy M, Julia D R, Julie B, Julie R, June N, Justin B, Carolyn M, Karen B, Karen B, Karen W, oh sorry, Karen M, Karen S, Karen Ann B, Carrie J T, Kate F, Kate P, Kate W, Kathleen L, Kat L, Kelly K, Kerry D, Kim W, Kimberly ST, Kinga B, Kirsten W, Canola A, Kwan Y, Letitia W, Layla S, Leanne D, Leanne C, Lee O, Leslie J, Lohama Y, Lily J, Linda P, Linda S, Linda W, Lisa B, Lisa D, Lisa S, Liz C, Louise M, Louise M, Lynn M, Lynn M, Mafelda T, Marcia M, Marejo J, Marilyn K, Marish M, Mary T, Matthew C, Maureen W, Megan D, Megan S, Melissa D, Michael B, Mike M, Mimi B, Mindy W, Miranda H, Neil C, Nini J, Nikki P, Nikki H, Nicole H, Nicole I M, Nora C, Paige H, Paige H, Pam C, Patricia J, Patricia W, Patricia W, Paula A, Paula F, Penny D, Penny, Peter W, Peter W, Phil Christophers, asked me to read his full name, Pippa A, PJ F, Rachel D, Rachel NR, Ray JG, Ray RL, Rashpal K, Robert F, Rose K, Ros L, Ruth B, Sam P, Sam S, Samar, Samantha H, Sandy P, Sandy VH, Sarah R, Sassy M, Shannon F, Sharon G, Sharon G, Sharon P, Sherilyn or Charlene C, Sherry J, Shibon D, Sky MW, Sonia R, Stacey M, Stacey CB, Stacey G, Stella M, Steph K, Stephanie M, Stephanie S, Steve, Suzanne MA, Suzanne WWL, Suzanne D, Tamara B, Tenna R, Tina F, Tracy R, Tracy H, Trina RP, Trisha K, Trisha WK, Trisha B, Trisha G, Trisha T, Tyade A, Valerie C, Valerie J, Valerie O, Vera VL, Verkos TV, Victoria J, Wanda E, Sandy R, Karen D, Carrie L, and Deb W. There we go. So sending lots of love out to all of those people, hoping that their twin flame comes to them very, very soon obviously, or partner, and strengthen relationships too.
Thank you once again for doing that, baby.
It's all right.
Yeah. It's more than all right. It's amazing. It's your love for humanity and wanting people to experience unconditional love.
Yes.
That's the greatest gift you can wish or bestow upon somebody. Unconditional love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want for people. I want nothing more.
I was watching a video today. Alison has a new video out. She's does that QHHT, the kind of hypnosis thing that Dolores Cannon did. And she has a new video out, and I was listening to that. But it came to me, that while I was listening, I'm like, you know what? I need to just drop everything and slow down. I just need to slow down. That was the words that came to me, slow down. And shortly after I said slow down, she mentions slow down. Within seconds of me thinking that, she says it.
Wow.
When those synchronicities come into your life, especially words like that, two words put together that you wouldn't think anyone else would be saying at that particular moment in space and time.
Yep.
And it's so true. That's slow down. It's like one of the recurring messages I constantly get, whether it's a street sign that says slow down. An old man in my community one time, I was only doing 15 miles an hour, and he's like, slow down. But there was a message there to slow down. Yeah. And what Alison was saying was to slow down and to listen to your guides. And I found this to be like a global message to everybody. It's not just the person that she was helping through QHHT, but it's everyone. Slow down. Your guides are they're trying to send us messages constantly. And if you can take that time to connect with them or to get into a meditative state and to listen, they're there and they've got messages for all of us. And that's something I need to do. I found that specifically that message was for me, that I need to contact my guides and find out what the heck is going on. So, yeah. Oh, no. Can you hear me? What did you say? You're muted.
I was making a drink, so I had to mute myself while that was going on. So I was saying, give me 1 minute.
Okay. Yeah. I was thinking, wow, I just said all that and I was muted.
No. The other thing is sometimes your spirit guide needs you to be still, to be quiet, so that they can actually talk to you and give you the messages that you need. So that's turn off the radio, turn off the TV,
the distractions.
Sit in silence and be in the now. Be focused on what is here and now. Listen to a ticking of a clock and just be still.
But how many people do that? I know I'm guilty as fuck of not doing that as often as I should. I used to do it every day, several times a day, but I keep putting more and more on my plate, and there's more and more things that I need to do. Like today, I worked on tie-dye shirts, 48 shirts today. Where do you find the time? So you make the time. The answer is you make the time, because some things are more important, like finding time for your loved ones. If Allie's going to call me, she can call me anytime. I don't care if I'm sleeping. I will wake up. I will talk to her, and I'll love hearing her voice, and I won't be angry with her. There's some things that are super, super important in your life. And if any of them involve people that love you and that you love, make time for them. But also there are our guides who love us that are trying to give us messages, but because we're so distracted and we have all these things like Ali was talking about, with all these things are going on in our lives, do we find the time to really slow down, to be in that moment, to listen?
Yep.
I need to do that tonight, and I'm going to.
You'll find that, you know, what is a good thing to do is to write down some questions that you want to know the answers to. And what you do is you go into kind of like that relaxed state, and then you look at each question, and it's like answer that first thing that comes into your head, even if you don't like what it is. Answer that first thing, and sometimes that actually gives you the answers, but you have to clear your mind of everything.
A few weeks ago, we told people if you had any questions, to write them down and put them in capital letters.
Yes.
Yeah, we forgot about that. But somebody, Harmony on here, is saying, do you have any thoughts on when we enter the higher dimensions? I'll let you answer it if you want.
I think we're close. I think it only takes a few more people, and people are waking up. You know, we get frustrated with people because they're, you know, wake up for goodness sake, but they are waking up in droves. They are already, and as soon as there's, you know, more, you know, just we're nearly there, I think.
Well, I'm not sure. I wonder if she was asking that about meditation. When do we enter the higher states of meditation? I'm not sure specifically.
Oh, I thought she meant about the ascension.
I'm not sure either. You know, it could be either. Any thoughts on when we enter the higher dimensions? Because you can, I mean, you visited me. The reason we're together is because you visited me. You traveled through dimensions in my dream to be with me. But it was easy for you to find me because we share that same soul spark, that flame. We are the twin of each other. So it's we have that exact signature that when we become energetic light bodies and all you are is an energy signature, ours vibrates at the exact rate perfectly. It's easy to find. It makes it easy to find your other half, whether you're in the physical or you're a light body at that point.
I think believe in your infinite energy. Believe that you are actually capable of so much more than you do, so much more than your 3D body and 3D energy says. Think of yourself not as a physical person. Visualize yourself as you are an energy inside this capsule, and you can release yourself, and you can go anywhere, do anything, be anything. And so you will. It's whatever you believe to be true.
Yeah.
And whatever you believe not to be true is the only thing holding you back.
And she was referring to ascension. So yeah. I personally don't put a date on it, but I think that everyone senses and feels that we're on the precipice of something magnanimous happening. I know it's going to happen in my lifetime. I've seen it. I've seen the event. I've felt it. I know exactly how it feels, that unconditional love to a magnitude that you can't express in physical words or in human emotion. That's where we're heading. And it's beautiful. So it's going to happen in our lifetimes. And it's just something that it's going to happen in the blink of an eye when this light will flood the earth. It happens instantaneously. So,
yeah. Exciting times.
Claudette has a question. Greg and Ali, can I ask a question? My cat is 21.
Wow. That's an old cat.
And she's hanging on She's close to crossing, but won't go. Is there a reason or something she needs me to do? What are you sensing on that?
I'm sensing there's many, many lifetimes together. That this animal has been in lots of different animal bodies in the past and is reluctant to shed this skin at this time. Maybe just to tell the cat that it's okay and that, you know, you're open to them coming back.
Yeah, that there was a shared bond that I felt also, that the cat is so in love with you. The cat's more worried about you than you are the cat. How you're going to react.
When I watched this wonderful film, and I think you need to watch it as well at this point, Claudette. It's a film on Netflix, and it's
she
called
should watch it if she feels
a Dog's Purpose. It's wonderful. Oh my goodness. It basically is saying it's this dog, and this dog, whenever it passes over, it goes on to it becomes a puppy again. And as this puppy grows, its whole purpose is to look after CJ, because the first time it passed on, its owner said, look after CJ, which was his daughter, you know, his granddaughter, look after CJ. And he remembered that. So when he reincarnated into a new puppy, he remembered look after CJ, and remembered the smell, and remembered the sound of her wrist bracelet. And it's like, and it's a wonderful film. I urge everybody to have a look.
People are going to cry when they watch that, aren't they?
Oh, I don't know. No, I didn't, but it was just because it was quite light-hearted.
Okay.
It was just
A Dog's Purpose.
A Dog's Purpose. I think it's called A Dog's Purpose.
Okay.
But it's wonderful. So if anybody is, you know, wondering about their pets and things, and thinking this new dog that I've got has got the same characteristics as my last dog, it's doing the same tricks, or it's doing the same this, or, you know, the chances are, you know, how do you know if they're not coming back in a different animal?
I would say if you feel guided to watch that movie, you should. There's a great movie that sounds like a good movie that Ali would recommend that you see. Yeah. You said you need to watch is what you said.
Oh my goodness, you get stuck on words, my love. Don't worry about it.
I do. I would never tell somebody you need to do anything. Yeah. So, yeah.
I hope you're not as sensitive as Greg. I think he's been around very powerful, controlling people that trigger words. You need to, and do it.
You need to, yes.
Trigger immensely.
That triggers me.
But most people would have known exactly what I was saying, darling.
DeWitt is saying, do we change timelines when we ascend from 3D to 5D?
I'll let you answer that one.
No, we don't. It's the same timeline, it's just a different dimension. So you could disappear right now. Let's say the shift happens right now. Still same timeline, just a higher dimension. Yep. So civvies
are male underwear. Skivvies. I'm looking at Nicole West Dinner Party. Is it skivvies?
Skivvies.
Male underwear.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Skivvy.
Skivvy to us is somebody who's like a slave. A skivvy. You're just a skivvy.
Skivvy, no.
Yeah, so that's a different one. Let me write that one down. That's a good one. Skivvy is male underwear to you. but to others it's like a slave. This is too funny.
Mm-hmm.
Have to put my child back to bed. Dano. Probably all the laughter, Dano, that's coming out has woken your child up. Oh, I've seen that question here. I'm just looking through the messages.
It's amazing that her cat, Claudette's cat, lived to be the age that she is right now.
Yes, definitely. There's got to be something that.
Yeah, I'm picking up that the cat is just more worried about her than she is the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get so attached to our animals. They're family. They are family. They come into our lives for a reason.
Yeah.
We love
do.
them. They give us all this unconditional love back. Well, sometimes cats put conditions on it. Dogs are more unconditional.
Yeah, dogs are unconditional.
Yeah.
Colorado Mary says, do you guys believe in the Mandela effect, different timelines?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do. I believe that there's a converging of timelines right now. That's what creates the Mandela effect, because timelines are converging, and we think and we know certain things have happened in the past, but yet things have changed. Like typical one is the Bible. When we think of the animals that are supposed to be at odds with one another are lying together now. A lot of people think the lion and the sheep, but it's the wolf and the sheep. I'm thinking, when did the wolf become that animal? Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And there's song lyrics, there's movies, Sex in the City, Sex and the City. But what we're seeing are these converging of timelines. That's where the Mandela effect comes in, from the converging of timelines. And like Elena was saying earlier, right there in chat, we're coming down to that individual timeline, and bam, that's when it happens. So it's a convergence going on right now.
Yep. Yeah, it's exciting time to be here.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. And we all chose to. We all would have known that this war is going on. To the 3D people, what war? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
To anybody outside of that, it's like, yeah, it's definitely a war going on.
Spiritual war. The saying here in the United States during the last presidential election, the people on the left, the liberals, were saying it's a battle for your soul. I think they really believe that too. They want your soul, whereas most normal people are like, I'm not going to give my energy away to anyone, including the church, which is begging for your energy. No, I'll keep it for myself. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, Brandy, bye, Brandy.
Yeah. Yes. Take care, Brandy. Thank you for joining us. And Vera too. She's got to go. She's leaving us too.
Oh, bye, Vera, darling.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely that everybody joins us on.
Yes.
When you first told me about these date nights, I thought there's nobody wanting to come along and see our date nights.
It's our family. We have family out there that we can share this with, and they can share their thoughts with us as well. And we can just interact with one another all together. It's beautiful. And even people watching it on the recorded version can still interact below in the comments. So,
yeah. Mm.
Yeah. Oh, we were talking about doing a different channel on YouTube where we can talk about some conspiratorial stuff. And if that channel happens to get shut down, then so be it.
Yeah.
But I can't do it on this one. Yeah, because otherwise we won't be able to do this.
We know what it's called, don't we?
Oh, yeah, I forgot what the name was, though.
In our opinion.
In our opinion, yeah, because if it's your opinion, there's a lot of things they can't shut your channel down for. It's just our opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could talk about VAX.
Yeah.
Your opinion.
And the trafficking issue, and there's lots of things that I'm very passionate about because these children don't have a say.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a voice.
Mm-hmm.
And I think anybody out there who's got a platform should be talking about it and making people more aware of what's going on. So we feel very strongly about certain subjects, don't we? So we thought, well, why not start another channel so that we can do that. So if anybody wants to follow us on there, are we going to do that once a week, or
I don't know, we haven't decided anything yet, but
no.
yeah, I love a good conspiracy, and there's so many of them out there that they're really not even conspiracies, they're the truth that's being covered up. So yeah, it's fun to talk about stuff like that.
I mean, I'd like to talk about the films that have all of this information in. It's already there. Oh my goodness, what was I watching today? I was watching something today, and it had all about, the forced vaccines and things like that. It had loads of stuff in there that's actually happening now. It was like, wow. Oh, Between. It's called Between.
Okay, I write that down.
Netflix. It's where everybody over the age of 21 in this town, so as soon as somebody hit 22, their body just shut down. So all the adults did. So they quarantined the area, and it's just kids trying to run their own town, trying to find their own way, because they're literally left on their own.
Huh.
Okay. It's a good concept, and it's Between, it's called.
Okay. And A Dog's Purpose.
Yeah.
And What the Health. What the Hell. That's on Netflix also. So give you guys some good watching material for the next week.
Yeah. If you choose to.
If you choose to. If that's what you feel so inclined to do. I didn't say you need to.
I love you.
You need to love me. No, you don't. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do.
I do.
You do. I do. Let's leave it off there, because that's a great place to leave it off at. I love you. And we love you guys.
We love you guys. We do.
Yeah, we do. You guys help make our date night what it is, the interaction and reading your comments, and you guys help us along in so many different ways. It's the suggestions you give us and the super chats. Thank you, Phil, once again for your super chats. Greatly appreciated.
Carrie's made a good point. Just very quickly before we go. I want to know why they are taking temperatures on the forehead and not the wrist.
I have no answer.
It's like
it's like they shoot you in the head.
Yeah, not good. And wasn't that the film that you told me would be good to watch? They Live.
Oh yeah.
Somebody else has commented on, Harmony has commented on They Live.
I love I have watched They Live probably 30 times. I love that movie. I would watch it with you.
Yeah. Perhaps we'll do that on a private date night.
Yeah.
Like we did on Valentine's night. We watched a movie together, didn't we? It was lovely.
We did. Rockstar.
Yeah. I'm game.
Yeah. So yes, we're going to wrap it up there. Thank you, everyone, to our family for joining us. We are just so blessed to have the family members we have here with our N5D Star family and everyone that's watching, even on the recorded version. You guys are what makes this all special. You know, it's fun. I love hanging out with Ali. She is just, she's my everything. She's my best friend. She's my lover, my twin flame. And I couldn't, and I love sharing her with the world, you know. And when you guys welcomed her with open arms, and it just made the family that much better and tighter. And I'm just so grateful for all of you. So thank you.
I'm grateful to be here.
Yeah. So
I'm going to marry you. That's it.
You're going to what?
I'm going to marry you.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Soon, hopefully on summer, summer solstice, June 20th. Hopefully we're shooting for that day right now. Yes. So yeah, so stay tuned to my channel, whether it's on Patreon or Facebook, because I'm going to be doing some more spirit chats here this week. And I'll be keeping you guys posted on any beach meetups and stuff like that. So stay tuned, whether, like I said, Patreon, Gab, Telegram, Facebook. I'll let you guys know, keep you guys posted. So yeah, on behalf of my love, my beautiful twin flame, sexy, gorgeous goddess, Alison, I'm Gregg, and we're both sending you all unconditional love and light. Namaste, everyone.